Hello everyone. So today we want to do an oil change on this Giulietta 2011 Cloverleaf 1.8 engine, and you can see my car was jacked up because like I have been doing some thermostat work. But yeah, today since I already jacked up the car, I think it's good to just do an oil change. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let's take a look what we need. Well, first of all, like we need a oil pan, right? Like you need something to drain the oil, and then you can have a cardboard or whatever, but I got this in place. So anyway, so I'll use it when I need to go underneath the car. So yeah, but I mean, again, you can do a mat, you can do a cardboard, whatever, as long as it works for you, it's fine. Okay, oil. Okay, so when looking into people recommendation or even the factory recommendation, it's going to be the cylinder. I forgot the name, but they're like specific oil for this car. But if you also look at the user manual of the car, it mentioned about there are certain spec which I forgot right now, but I will put it on the video when I edit all this thing. And this oil is compatible with that code. I think, yeah, something along the line, AC3 or something along those lines. They're like right here, like FCA 955 whatever. And also AC3. I cannot recall, but anyway, let me follow it up afterwards. So it's not my first time using this oil. I have been using this oil for like 2 times already, like last year or 2, and I mean, it works for me. I don't know if it works for you. I mean, again, like I'm not a mechanic. I'm not going to teach people how to do this, but I was using this oil, and think about, like, it was built for AMG, like it should work, right? So anyway, by the way, I cannot recall the exact amount of oils. I will also like do it in the editing, but I actually got another one like sitting as a backup in case I need more. So so I totally got like 10 liters at my home. I think, if I remember correctly, it's gonna be like 5 liters something. It's not like 6, but okay. So you also need the oil filter to do the job, because we should replace that, right? So make sure I look up the correct parts number. My car was a P facelift 2011 one, so I'm not sure if the parts is the same after on the, like, the higher power version or like the later version. So we also got this oil sump pack. So I would just replace it every single time anyway. Like it's not that expensive, and just give me peace of mind. And I like this brand as well. Like it's decent, I would say, and made in Germany, so good stuff. Arrange and just to loosen the stuff, and also hand tighten that so that you can do a top wrench afterwards. So yeah. And here, like actually at my home, I have I have been using this one to remove that oil filter housing, but I don't find that is super efficient. So I bought this set of like removal tool, the size that we need for this car, like this 2011 QV 1.8 version is 32 mil here. So you just basically, like put this thing on that oil housing, and then use this wrench to loosen that or tighten that. So yeah. And this time my oil change is a bit different, because I'm going to try this thing, this very bargain cheap how you call it, like oil extractor, like some pressure oil vacuum something. Well, actually they should have a name here, right? Okay, oil suction pump. So something from China, whatever, and it connect to the 12-volt battery, and then suck the oil out instead of draining the oil. So yeah, I mean, but you still need something to collect the oil, like put the oil in. So yeah. And right, yeah, that's about it. Like, and I will see how this go. Actually, it's going to be a good experiment. Yeah. Okay, so I've been reading through this instruction, the oil suction pump instruction. So I think there are a few things few key points here. Like it said, it cannot extract water, gearbox oil, flammable liquids like fuel, petrol. So because it's electric, right? I don't know, like maybe fuel and electrics, and then it cause explosion, whatever. And then like we have to secure the extractor with the hose, and then what else? Again, you mentioned don't pump fuel, petrol, whatever, that the flammable liquids, right? And then don't pump water, and then only pump warm motor oil, and do not pump the oil while the car is running. Okay, that's the key things, right? You don't want the motors running out of oil when you pump this thing, right? So, and yeah, get a container so that you can drain the oil, like don't damage the environment. And what else? Yeah, it did mention like somewhere like operating the oil extractor. So it mentioned about like warm up the oil approximately like 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, so that it is warm, and then like make it easier to drink. So I think based on the research that I did, it seems to be like the key to drink the things cleanly. So what I'm going to do is like I will like warm up the car a bit, and then at the same time like connect all this thing here. So yeah, or maybe I just connect this first and then wait for the oil, like the engine to warm up. So but yeah, anyway. Okay, so we got a pump here. So we got I think these are the electric clamp that will go to the battery, and then we got a button to turn this thing on and off. Actually, if you see inside, it's just a very simple motor. And then like there are like two sides of it. Which side go to which side? I think the sides are different, so I'm going to like, yeah, I cannot see the difference. Oh, okay, so actually here we got a direction. So okay, does the instruction mention anything about like how to connect this thing? Holy. Okay, all fairness, the manual did mention about which side, like you see this 1 2 3 4, like I don't know if you can it is focusing, but yeah, there are like some numbers, like which part go to which part. So it's saying like this part here is number 3. Number 3 is the drain connector. So yeah, I think the thicker one, which is this one, and then like the other side, number 2 is suction connector. So this side is the suction, which is a thinner one. So yeah, I mean I should have reading this more carefully, but yeah. So I got it all tightened with a 6mm socket. So I didn't mention about this too in the beginning, but it's just in case you need to do it with this pump here. Otherwise you don't need this. Yeah, what else? I don't know. The box also come with this. I guess it's just in case you need to extend this this drain hose. Like if you need to connect another one, then you like make it longer, then you need this. But I don't know why they gave me this. So so I got this all connected. So it's just about the time to warm up the engine, and then once the temperature reach the 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, then I can do this thing. Oh, actually because of time, I already like start the engine and let it running for a while. This is a screen capture that I just did, and you can see like the temperature all the way go to more than 50. So it should give me a little bit of time to set up all this thing and then start the pump. So finger crossed. So you can see I actually got this all hooked up. I do have a spare battery. If you don't have a spare battery, maybe you can connect to the car, but I don't know how long it will take. I mean, it should not take long, like it's based on the research that I did. But I mean, I just want to be on safe side because I'm doing this experience here. And yeah, and then like got this I don't know if you can see, like I got the drain connect to bottle that the oil bottle that PTS used and now empty. And so what I need is just I need to put this thinner suction to the drain plug here. This is what I know. Actually, it's a bit warm, so let's see. Okay, now I got this connected to the what, how you call it, like the oil dipstick hole, and then this one is pushed all the way to the bottom, so it should have access to the oil. And I'm going to switch it on, and I will do a measurement here, like to see how long it takes. Make sure before you do this thing, like you push this thing in, switch off the engine, like you don't want to cause any accident, right? So yeah. So I don't know if this is the pump, lack of power, or it killed itself or whatever. Like, first of all, like it took like 3 minutes lash to get like a liter something, because I got a mark there. I can show you afterwards. But if you can see, like 3 minutes 21, the pump have been working for that long, and then I don't see any new oil coming out from here. And then if I switch it on, it does not want to do anything. I can feel there like still some oil inside here. Let me try switch it on. Okay, actually now I think the pump is overheat. No, when I touch it, it's fine. Or maybe the battery is weak, I don't know. Let me try to connect it to the car battery and see. Okay, now I got this connected here, and let's switch the thing on again, and if it works, I will start the counter again. Wow, so end up it was like taking 20 minutes ish. Like think about, like in the first 3 minutes I was using a faulty battery that was so weak that cannot provide any power current to this pump, and then it was like just doing very poorly. So in total I think 20 minutes lash is a good estimate. So actually the point that it stopped working will be like you hear the noise actually difference, and then you can also see there's like nothing coming out here, and then you can also see well, actually maybe there's still some, but not like because like earlier I can see it was a bit dark, but then like after I switch it off, like then it become like clear, like this, like I can like try like turn it on again a little bit and see if I can extract a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, I have been trying to wiggle this thing a little bit, like moving this slightly around, so that the head, the tip of this hose will go to different corner. Like I hope that it go to different corner, and then do it like it can suck some oil out. And then I just saw that if I wiggle this a bit, it does suck a little bit more, sometimes less. So I think it's more like the very bottom of the pan, you know, if I can imagine. So I guess maybe it's also has to do with like how you position this car, because like think about like, you know, I would imagine like, you know, your car like, you know, sitting like this, maybe the oil like, you know, if like so like this, right? So your car like slightly twist it that way, you know, and then like if the oil hose, if I push it all the way, maybe it's just heading that way, you know what I mean, like, you know, heading that direction. And then the oil like residual, like there like still a little bit of oil here, this in this area, that is the hose just kind of wish those. So I guess maybe it depends on like how you check the car. So maybe I can do one more thing, like see if I can like check, make it a little bit like, you know, that's this way a little bit lower, so that the hose can touch the very bottom of it. I mean, I'm just, you know, imagining all this thing, like, you know, I don't know if that works, but I mean, it's worth a try, I guess. Okay, now I got this car slightly like, you know, slide this way, so that like, you know, if I push this hose all the way to the bottom, maybe it will be able to reach slightly more oil. Let's give it a try. Okay, so I have been trying this another few minutes, and I mean, it does extract some more, but not like super efficient, I feel like. So yeah, for now I will just remove this, and you know, make sure you got some towel, or no, I mean paper, whatever that can help you absorb the oil while you're, you know, picking this up. And yeah, I will check the car a little bit, like, you know, like from like this going back to this way, because that that oil drink pump is actually beneath that, and see how much oil we can drink out of it. I don't think there are a whole lot, but still some, I believe. Okay, so I unpop that pump, and then I put this dipstick in again, just to measure how much oil you know, it detect, right? Like, you know, or like it can melt. So yeah, let's see. Oops. So you can see like, I think, yeah, I mean, let's clean it and then get it another look. Yeah, this paper is too big, so it should be like this, like nothing, right? So let's put it back and see. So apparently it's thing that there are like still a very little, you can see like that bronze or gold brown color. So but definitely like below this, you know, this gauge here, right? So like way below. So, and now let's take a look on the pump. Okay, now make sure you got it open, you know, if you are going to drink this. So yeah, so I think that the pump is here, like, you know, you can you cannot see it here actually, but yeah, we are going to use a 13 mil to undone this thing, and yeah, and then let's see how many oil we still have. Oh yeah, but before that, let's see. So this is like how it looks like, you know, on my oil pan right now. Not that much, a little bit, I think, you know, just very little. So anyway, so apparently they're quite a bit. So but then like, does it like a whole lot? I don't know. Maybe not a whole lot. So let's see. This is, put it this way. Well, indeed, talking about the result, I think it's not too bad. Like you just saw, like, you know, I undone this some puck, and then, like, you know, if you you know, it's not like, you know, exploding, right? It's just, you know, a little bit, like, you know, keep draining. So I think it drained quite a lot. Just, you know, not perfect, right? Like, you know, because you're trying to suck this thing, but yeah. And yeah, I mean, overall, not too bad, I would say. Yeah, but it can be better, sure. Yeah, I know that it's still like a little bit, like, you know, coming out, want to come out. So, but yeah, I don't think there are a whole lot. So and because of the time, yeah, I need to finish this quick. So I'm going to fit in the new you know, park here. I need to research the top spec, but that I'm going to use. But for now, like, I'll just put it back and then do it offline, and then, like, you know, I will come back when I do the editing. So yeah. And yeah, make sure you bought a new puck with the new washer, so that and I also actually got some oil on this, so that it hopefully can maintain that pressure. This is what I thought. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Does it? Yeah, I mean, just a little bit. Okay, before moving on, I think we should look at, like, how many oil we actually collect, like, after undone the drain plug. I mean, yeah, they're quite a bit, but not like a lot. I think, how you call it, like how, like 50 milliliter, like, you know, anyway, like, you can see, like, you know, not that much, like, yeah. But it depends, right? So I think my verdict on this pump here, you know, this pump here, was that if you are going to do this job, like oil change job, like quick, you don't plan to replace the oil filter, because the oil filter housing for this car is horrible. Like, you know, yeah, after all, you need to check this car anyway. So if or maybe you have to yeah, you really need to, like, check this car anyway, like, you know. This is stupid, but yeah, I mean, for this car, maybe, you know, it's not super efficient to use the oil suction pump, because it takes a long time. It takes more than, like, 20 minutes to suck all this I think 4 point something or 5 liter oil, and then, like, and then you still need to replace the oil filter, except you don't want to. So or maybe, like, if you plan to, like, change your oil, like, twice a year, like, for example, like, you know, one oil change, you don't change the filter, you just want to replace the oil, then maybe it still makes sense. But yeah, I mean, like, maybe my pump here, or maybe the way that I use it is not great. But anyway, but I mean, in case if you get easy access to your oil filter, then it's, you know, whole different story. Like, you know, it is actually, you know, I would feel a little bit tempted to use it more often, because like think about, like, you know, the amount, the receipt in the system was not that much, right? Like, and then like, you can do it more frequently. You don't have to jack up the car, and you don't risk, like, you know, undoing your oil pump, and then, like, you over tighten it. Although, like, every time I suggest to use a top wrench to make sure you don't over tighten that, but just in case, like, you know, if accident happens, then, you know, it is not fun to fix oil sump. I actually did that job on my boss, my wife. You know, 2008 VF 500 1.4. That was awful, and it's very stressful as well. So because the car, you know, it got a pump that, you know, that over tightened, and then it never tightened itself. But yeah, and yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my verdict on this pump. Okay, now yeah, the filter is here. Like, you know, you can see, like, you know, a filter, right? This is a filter. You got some O-ring that connect to it, one on the bottom, one on the top, and then there's another one. Yeah, I actually forgot, like, how that's work, but yeah, let's undone the housing first, which is in a very horrible position, I would say. I don't know why they design like this, and I'm not the first one complaining about this or like moaning about this. Like, you know, it's just stupid. I mean, yeah, I mean, very interesting idea. And yeah, I think I still need some toilet paper and also the oil drain. Just, I mean, the pan, just in case. And also like this 32 mil oil puck remover with the, you know, the tool, right? So yeah. I actually got another video showing like the exact location, like but yeah, you can access it by removing this wheel and then access from like, you know, that side from, you know, here. This actually sitting on top of the axle here, so I should remove the oil pan here so I can go a little bit deeper, like inside. So yeah, not great this clearance. So I don't know if you can see it, it's actually here. So like, you know, well, you know, the oil pan is here, right? So, and then the housing is here. Oh god, the lighting is not great. So let me, all right, so yeah, so this is this side is oil pan, right? So this oil pan, and then like if you go inside, it's actually like here, like if you can see, yeah. And you can access from the outside, from the like that, so how you call it, like again, like you can access from that direction, you know, like all the way, you know, or like you can like get your hand, you know, through here as well. Either way, it's not fun. So now I'm going to put some toilet paper here, and then, you know, like under this thing, and then, you know, foresee like, you know, some oil going to you know, see. Oh yeah, I don't think I filmed it very well. So for now, like, you know, I will just, you know, remove it from here, and then like, you know, got some toilet paper, whatever paper that absorb the oil. And yeah, that's my game plan. I don't think I can film this. It's just super hard. Can I? No, yeah, I mean, just. So I only managed to discover this drain outlet next to the oil filter housing after I make all the mess. I think it would be great if I can discover this earlier, and the proper way to use this properly is to put up a hose to the outlet and then slightly loosen the oil filter housing, let the oil inside the housing to drain, and then like, and after that, like, you know, you can remove the housing, and then the old oil will not be like, you know, spitting to everywhere. Okay, now you can see all this oil, right? So I got the oil filter housing removed, and then like, yeah, even though I put this tissue is here, is all soaked in the oil, which, you know, amazing. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Like, you know, gonna love this, you know, if you plan to do it. Yeah. Okay, now so we got this oil filter housing here, and yeah, we're going to remove this and then like fit in our new filter, and yeah, it's awful. But yeah, nothing serious. I mean, nothing is fine. Yeah. Right. I mean, if you got some oil cleaner, maybe it's a good idea to clean inside. I didn't prepare this for this job, so yeah, I was just using some paper to clean that. Not the best, again, better than nothing. Let's put it here. Okay, so I forgot to mention we may need this because we need to undone this O-ring here, right? So I mean, it's good, this, you know, if you plan to do a lot of job on the car, like replacing hose, O-ring, this tool is very helpful and cheap. And what the heck, why is it so difficult to get it out? I guess yeah, there's like a place that I can slip this thing in, yeah, like this. What's going on? now. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's out. So yeah. Okay, so now fit the new one in. Make sure it fit. Yeah, I got this new thingy in, this new O-ring in. So time to get the filter in as well. Nothing to do, like just put it in. I mean, some people want to soak it with some oil. I mean, given the location of this car, I'm honestly not sure. Let's just put a little bit anyway. I mean, I don't think it's going to make us different, but I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not a mechanic, right? And but yeah, I should have do my homework, and yeah, I didn't do my homework right this time. So, but anyway, let's get some oil into the filter first. What else? Now, I need to clean up the mess there. And put this back. I mean, there's nothing to film, to be honest. It's just boring stuff. It's just annoying, and no one like that because it's just a mess. Okay, I got this you know, putting back into place the housing. I hope you can see it. If not, then I don't know what to do. Like, it's horrible, right? And I also cleaned this up a little bit, like a lot of oil, because you know, when I removed that oil you know, filter housing, right, you know, it just, you know, fall on the ground. And now it's full of this oil film smell, whatever. And now make me recall, like one time I went to recycle center to throw away the oil, right? And then like there was one chance there were like a lady doing that with me, and like, you know, I was saying, oh, this oil smell awful, and then she was like saying, oh, I like this smell a lot. I was like, holy, there are actually people love this. And nah, I mean, I don't think it's like too bad, but yeah, I mean, just too much. Like, you know, I probably would just clean a little bit further, like, so that lesser oil mark here. But anyway, yeah. Okay, while we are here, maybe we should talk about the air filter as well. So if you want to do it, you can also change it here. I didn't buy it this time, like I forgot, totally forgot, so I'm not going to do it. And just fill both. The only thing is that the tray here was, you know, you know, it's just stupid. You have to remove the tray. Now you don't see a tray here because the cover was that because my, you know, some mechanics previously working on this job, you know, cut this, you know, so that they can easily remove the filter. And yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a good idea, but then, you know, they did that, and that's why, like, you know, now it's snapped, and then now I don't have the cover here, which is awful. But anyway, it's what it is. And if you go to this side, maybe, yeah, I mean, it should look like this. So yeah, anyway, like if you want to do a filter, you know, you can do it. I'm not going to do it this time. Yeah, I think it was just some old oil. And yeah, yep, now it's actually rains a little bit. I mean, it's not too bad, just a little bit of rain. Yeah, if it's heavy rain, you don't want to do that. So yeah. Did I have a issue with my engine? I probably need to observe this further, like this. Weird. Yeah. I don't think I had that before. What's going on? yeah, I need some inspection, close inspection, and maybe something to do with the no, I mean no way, like, you know, even you got a stuck open thermostat, how does that happen, right? Like, not good news. So the rain is still ongoing, and then, like, you know, because I really need to rush it today, so unfortunately I have to keep going. But yeah, you know, I slightly, you know, have this bonnet like lower a little bit, so I got a cover on the rain. So I don't know if you can see, like, actually I got some oil here, like, you know, the stick, but I don't think you can see it clearly. Let me anyway, let me like, so this is all silver, and then if I put it in, it should have some oil color. Well, not really, to be honest. Maybe I still need to top up, I don't know. Yeah, actually, like, you know, because of the lighting here, it's very hard to film. Also, because of the rain, it's a bit hard to see. So let's. Yeah, actually, like, if you can see, like, you know, it does got some oil, and I mean, it's not like dark because, you know, obviously, like, it's new oil. Oh, God, let's do another round. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there is definitely like some reflection, you know, on this dipstick. At least I can see it. I hope I can film it, but, you know, in case not. Okay, so I actually did some research. Like, just now, the car take 5.12 liters, and then, like, because now the car, like, you know, it's like in this, it's not like flat on the ground, it's like a little bit like this way. So I don't know, I'm afraid I will be like topping up too much, or, like, you know, anyway, like, I will put it like 5 liters for now, and then let the engine run, and then, like, observe if there are any leak. If there are no leak, I will just install the under tray, put it back, drop it on the floor, measure the gauge, and top off if I need further. So that's the plan. Another thing that I have been looking into just now was the milkshake on this, you know, the oil cap, right? So that was very worrisome, but then you know, after some investigation, maybe it was because I did a lot of short trip, you know, recently, and also, like, the thermostat stuck open issue, right? So we the engine didn't run into a good temperature, and then that may cause condensation and moisture, you know, for whatever reason. I can explain what it is, just what Google told me. So, and also, like, another things that I was thinking was that I don't see the milky things inside the coolant tank. I don't see in the thermostat. I don't see on the oil either. So I don't think they mix up, you know. It is very likely it's just condensation, moisture, whatever. So but I need to like, keep observing and see how it goes. Okay, I see a big puddle here. I guess it was just some old oil that when I remove the oil filter, like, there's something like remain here, like, you know, and then yeah, that caused, like, you know, when I start the engine, you know, it's just, you know, the oil sitting there, like, you know, get vibration, right? Vibration, yeah, and then, like, you know, got, you know, deep down, and then like this. So the best thing I can do is clean this thing again, observe if there like any oil filter housing leak over there, like, you know, and you know, I see if I actually tighten that thing good enough. If not, like, you know, it could be like something else. I mean, anything that I just don't know what to say. Like, I hope it's just the old oil, but anyway, finger crossed. Okay, I got this cleaned. So I mean, I don't expect any new oil. I mean, well, two things, right? I don't expect some very nicely golden color oil like dropping from there. And other things is I hope, and you know, there's no more oil drop from anywhere, like even was from the old oil. Okay, so I suspect there like actually there's like a pipe that you can drain the oil filter. So oil filter housing, because like here, like, you know, I can see. Oh, you cannot see. Let me get some better lighting here. Okay, now I put a light here so that and then like you can see like next to this oil filter housing there's like a sort, like, you know, I don't know, like exit, like maybe a draining thingy that can help you to drain the old oil. I guess this is my guess. So I got it connected. I start the car, and then I can see some oil, some old oil, like draining all the way from the hose, you know, to here. So I'm very glad that I actually got this hose this time, so I can drain this. But yeah, I'm going to, like, you know, start the car again and then observe if there are like any new oil coming out of this outlet. And yeah, I mean, I hope this is like it was just some old oil. Otherwise, like, I don't know, like, I don't think I got any leak on the housing here. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's just why do they have to put it here? It's just very hard to work on and take a look. So yeah, I don't think there are any leak. It's just some old oil that maybe like when I loosen the filter housing, like the filter housing, and then like got trapped, and then not you know, now because I all this pressure changes, and then they're able to drain. Let's see. So I don't see any new oil leak. So I think the best I can do is unplug this outlet and see if it's actually doing better this time. Scary. Okay, nothing here. Anything is on the outlet. Let's take a look. I don't know if you can see it. I personally cannot see it. I cannot see it. I cannot. Let me get a phone instead. Okay, so I cannot believe is something supposed to be simple, and then I mess up again, like, you know. But anyway, like, I just now removed the housing, and then like we fit that filter, like basically I push it all the way to the front that I can, and then like refit the housing. I don't think I need to do that, but anyway, I did that. And then like now I use a torque wrench, torque it to 30 Newton meters, because this is what we were told, like, you know, it need that, you know, that pressure, whatever, like that tighten to the housing. So I did that, and then like I connect this hose, and then I don't see any leak. But last time, like when I unplug this, I can see some oil, you know, like coming out. So let's see. So I'm going to unplug this, start the car. Yeah, just now I connect this hose while the car was running, and I don't see anything leaking out. So I hope it will be the same this time. But anyway, yeah, finger crossed. So just now, at least I think it's a good news is I don't see any oil, you know, coming out from that outlet. So I'm going to climb all the way to underneath and like do another check, and then maybe do some degreaser like to clean these things up. Yeah, I mean, it should be a simple job, like maybe, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so I just run it for a while as well, and then I don't see any oil leak, so I think I would just call it done. Yeah, I think the key would be tighten that thing, the oil filter housing to 30 newton meters, like the spec suggests. So don't think that you I mean, earlier I was thinking, you know, it was tight enough, and then like, you know, because I cannot tight anymore, but then if I use a top wrench, then it did actually able to torque a little bit, like, you know, just few rounds, but you know, that probably just make the difference. And yeah, I'm going to observe that, and because it's actually getting late, I don't know, like I start this job at like 10 and now it's like 5. Like it's just an oil filter change. I mean, like I'm very glad I don't do it for a living, but in case, then I don't know, like I probably will just, you know, don't have any customer. But anyway, yes, so I'm gonna clean up this mess before the night, clean up all the oil, what's not, and then put in the tray, and then drop the car to the ground, and then like you know, top up any oil that I need to top up, you know, just observe it a little bit more, and then yeah, I mean, that's how I did that. I mean, if you're going to do the same, then I mean, just maybe be careful about the newton meters settings, I guess. And good luck, and see you in next video. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Cheers.